Hi, I'm Donald Wilson, and this is going to be a look at the app game, Starlost. And so, of course, Starlost is a space shooter game, basically. So I'm going to show you the basic overlay. You start out, you end up with this, like, little space station. You have a ship. The ship is actually not as armed as mine right now is. And so, hold on one second, now I'll get back to where we go. Because I kind of went a little further. And so, when you come in, you have this ship, of course. There's different sectors. Let me move my head down here. And so, of course, you can go to other sectors and stuff like that. That kind of develops through the game. You see how there's different hard points on the ship? These are like weapon systems and stuff like that. They all have power usage. I've built up mine. When you hi, Miss Madrid. So when you very first start on the game, what happens is they actually give you like one weapon system, a mining laser, and a tractor beam. You don't have any of these drones or anything like that. So here's how it works. You come out here, and when you first start, it's not as aggressive as the sector I'm currently in. So what happens is you grab up some mining stuff. Oh, see, I'm under attack immediately. So I have put a lot of guns onto my ship real quick because basically you need guns once you get to this point. Because sometimes you'll just get attacked. And so, hold on one second and I'll show you what we do here. So this is a space shooter is what it's listed as. And so, you see how I have that little drone and stuff that like kind of help take out stuff with me? Oh, so all that shooting, that burned up all my energy. So I'm going to get into this refill bay. Ooh, see how much hate I'm getting? Okay. So they have a lot of ads. When you come in to refill or drop off, they pop up an ad. Honestly, the game's pretty good. I mean, it is a space shooter clicky game. I'm further than we probably want to be to effectively be able to, like, let's see this. Flip back here. We're going to warp to the sector that you start out at so that it actually works out better. Because the sector that I'm currently at, it's just machine gun fight after machine gun fight. It is not PvP. Well, there is PvP, but I'm not far enough to have it. And so, here's what happens. At first, is what you do is you mine up resources, in which you can see I'm filling up my cargo bay. And there are some bad guys that are going to come in every little while, but not near like the sector that I was in. And so, see how I'm not burning up my energy to the same level? And so you drop off these resources. That all goes up into there. And so, what happens is, you mine up resources. You're able to come into your ship. There's a whole little storyline that they've got going on. You go into like your warfare upgrades and stuff like that. It allows you to customize and upgrade systems. Buy new drones. There's a bunch of different drones. Some more research required for most of them. There's also research required for basically upgrading. Here, I'll show you this. So there's massive upgrade tracks on all these ships for their weapon systems, for their subsystems and stuff like that. I haven't messed around with that a lot. You can get different little drones and build up like a little fleet. When you first start, you don't have a fleet. Let's see if we can get some stuff to attack us real quick. These are incoming scouts. So, you can have several of those little guys going around. This ship right now has a lot of guns on it. And so what happens is it tears up these little scout parties pretty fast. This is basically a great burn time, slowly build up your ship shooter game. I mean, you get to basically keep building a powerful gunboat in which you can keep upgrading their guns, systems, have a bunch of like gunner drones and defense drones. Ooh, see how fast I burn up my stuff though? That's the one downfall. I think I've got too many guns on my ship right now, and I haven't upgraded any of the power systems. Do you see this stuff? Luckily, it lets you limp in despite your, hey, I was silly and I didn't pack enough energy. And so, drop off some scraps. Dock with the mothership real quick. Don't really believe we need a... Oh, see, that would cost us a bunch. And so we won't be burning up a bunch of time to try to save up for the generator. Obviously, there's a whole line of upgrades with the kind of systems for that. This is the game Starlost. It's an app game. It's an action app game. Has some development lines. You can customize your ship and stuff. I noticed a lot of the stuff they're trying to charge you. Geez, like I think it's $1.50 for pretty much anything customized that you want to do to your thing. Yeah. So basically, almost everything's about $1.50 in the game. Everything that you just do to build it up on your own, though, is free. And so if you just want to use your finger to drive around your upgradable like ship and shoot a bunch of stuff up, Starlost is absolutely a good game. If you're looking with something that's a little more depth storyline, I'm not really sure if the storyline's that deep, but it is a fun shooter game. Peace, very best wishes. Make sure to subscribe.